the field of stem cell research in Alzheimer's disease is relatively new. There's a lot of research going on in stem cell when it comes to cancer and some treatments. Stem cell related treatments have come through for certain cancers. But when it comes to Alzheimer's, there's very little work that is available. So we very recently recruited a amazingly talented scientist from University of California, San Diego, Dr. Roy, and we are trying to establish a team along with him and some other scientists right here at UW-Madison that is very well known in stem cell research, but not in Alzheimer's disease. We are actually trying to develop a program and something known as the iPS cells. So what does this mean? So the word I stands for induced. What that means that we take some cells from your skin, just a very little biopsy of the skin. We all have gone through biopsies. They're pretty simple. I wouldn't say painless, but really, it's not a very cumbersome procedure at all. So we take some stem cells from a skin biopsy. Any one of our skin will work. And then we isolate these cells and we induce them to get converted into stem cells, and we can do it in the laboratory. And once we have stem cells from your skin cell, then we coax those stem cells with more experiments to get converted into brain cells. Just imagine this. So we're converting your skin cells into brain cells. How about that? That's where the science has come. Isn't that amazing? So we know we cannot do a brain biopsy, right? So the only way we can isolate brain cells from each and every one of us is to just take a small piece of your skin, take them to the laboratory. We have scientists like Dr. Roy and many others at UW-Madison. It takes them a few weeks, few months to eventually turn them into brain cells that are specific for you because we took a stem cell from you. So we actually have a sample of your brain cells in laboratory, and it is only for you. So this is in some way called of precision medicine. How many of you have heard of precision medicine here? So, we are generating cells from each individual, and those cells are very unique to that individual. And then what we can do all kinds of experiments with those cells and find out in each individual, each and every one of us who may donate your brain cells, actually find out if there is Alzheimer's pathology, if there's a special reason that person has Alzheimer's. And if you have certain treatments, can some medication work for one person or not that person? So we can actually in laboratory, from taking a small sample of your skin cell, eventually find out if someone has Alzheimer's, what is the reason for Alzheimer's in that person, and if a specific treatment as they become available will work for that person or not. Does it make sense? So you can imagine where science has come, that we just take a small biopsy from your skin and we can eventually find out how your brain cells are working, convert that skin cell into brain cell, and find out all kinds of things about you which is specific only for you and your brain. So all we do, we just numb your skin, we just clean it, we numb it, and we take a small piece of your skin, just a few millimeters in size, and that will heal just in a few days. And there may be or may not be a visible scar, and that's all it is. And then we can do all kinds of things with those skin cells. To do this, we need money, right? So we are submitting a lot of grants in this area. But I want to just mention to you here, just take this opportunity that, and many of you know that, in fact, we are very fortunate in that we have got a lot of dollars from federal government, from NIH, to do over 40 or 50 different scientific projects that are going on here. And we have received a lot of funds from NIH. However, some of you may not know that every dollar that we receive from the federal government, we need to raise another 42 cents. Because the federal government only gives you 60-70% of what you need. We need to raise another 30 or 40% of funds to complete that project. And the initiative that I mentioned to you early on, the initiative to end Alzheimer's at UW-Madison, one of the major roles for that initiative is to fundraise so that we can eventually complete all the projects, because the federal government only funds it partially, and get the breakthrough results. So some of the results you saw, in fact, many of those projects were supported by philanthropic funds that people like you and many people in Madison, Wisconsin continue to donate to the Alzheimer's program here. So there's some information for you in the bag you have. If you're interested in donating any money, anything from $1 to whatever you wish, you can do that. There's some information. And we have Dory Sutter. Dory, could you raise a hand here? Right at the back, who is in charge of that fundraising program for the UW initiative to end Alzheimer's. And so once again, as you can see, there's so much that is going on here. It is a team. You are the most important member of that team. And then we have talented scientists. I'm the oldest guy here, they're all young people here who trained here, and we take the pride in training them and keeping them here and eventually in partnering with you and winning this disease. So again, thank you for everything you do. The journey is ongoing, and we will win this disease. Thank you.